Hello Capricorn, I'm Ellie Rose for Psychic Future, and this is your horoscope for the 10th to 16th of February. So this week we are starting Mercury retrograde. It's also Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. But the big one is Mercury retrograde because that's going to run for 3 weeks. Now, Mercury retrograde comes 3 times a year. Last year's were all in water, this year's are also in water. So this one is in Pisces, and then it's going to move back into Aquarius. So what this is doing is it's getting us to focus on how we use our intuition, and perhaps you're going to find this week that you are battling a little bit kind of head and heart. So, you know, maybe you have an idea about something, but then you start to overanalyze and you're like, oh, but what about this and this and this? And it's actually trying to teach you how to listen to your intuition and how to act on your intuition, and maybe get a gut instinct about somebody or something, or some decision that you have to make, and then you are like tested, you know. Are you going to overanalyze it until you don't do anything about it, or are you just going to follow your heart and take a risk and kind of do that? In addition, it's also to do with our organisation and our communication. So are we organising things in a way that are actually structured and actually achieving something and actually like supporting us, or are we a little bit chaotic at the moment? Do we need to sort that out? In addition, our communication, are we communicating from our heart, or are we perhaps at times miscommunicating or not speaking clearly because we don't want to upset people, or we don't want to we don't want people to disagree with us, or we want to stay safe, or we want to stay unseen. So this is quite important, this one, and this is going to come up quite a lot in this Mercury retrograde, is this ability to communicate from our hearts and to communicate clearly with truth and honesty. Even if the other person doesn't like what they hear, at least you're kind of like you're having integrity, and you're sticking with your own values and your own beliefs. So I will pick a card for you as well. What do we have? Okay, we have the Fool. So the Fool does everything as if he's a child. So there's no overanalyzing here. It's basically like la la la, let's skip over this cliff, and if I land safely then I do, if I don't then who knows. It's that kind of attitude. It's like taking a risk, just doing things for the love of them, doing things because that's what you're kind of destined to do, or you're drawn to do, and not overanalyzing things, or not thinking like, oh, what's the value in this, or do I have time for this, or but like, what would so and so think? It's this kind of attitude. So this week you're going to have this kind of vibe going on, or you will be tempted to have this kind of vibe, and it's best to go with it because the Fool is a really nice card for new beginnings, doing things in a completely different way, and for enjoying life like a child would, this kind of innocent, like joy-filled, magical way. So that is all from me, guys. Hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you next time.